Hello everyone, I'm Rob Farker. I'm the host, content writer, editor, publisher and promoter of a podcast called Paid to Play. It's a podcast that helps you find the courage to ask for an income from doing the things you love by presenting chats with folks who are already doing it. I've been making episodes with awesome guests since 2012, and for the show's fourth season in 2016, I aim to produce 20 episodes, one new show every fortnight. Don't let the name confuse you though, the podcast is and will remain free to download. So that brings us to a good question. Why am I on Patreon? Actually, let me answer another question first. Why am I not on Patreon? I'm not actually asking for your help to make the show bigger or better. I might occasionally like the odd new piece of kit or to outsource some of those podcasting hats I mentioned earlier on, but right now I am rather happy with the podcast as it is. I have other things I'd like to devote my limited time outside the 9 to 5 to, and that's kind of where I need your help. My disposable income is more limited than my free time right at the moment, and I want to broaden my pay-to-play portfolio out a bit, discover more things that I enjoyed that folks will pay me to do. I'm still working on what those things are, just like you. Current fans are covering the hosting and domain name fees for the show. It's something that I am very grateful to them for. It does take a chunk out of the personal budget, and I'm hoping that you can free up a little bit more of it. So why am I on Patreon? Well, I'm here because this show is one of my plays, and like I encourage people to do in every episode of the podcast, I'm asking you to give me a little bit of a reward for doing it. And if I'm not looking to invest in making the podcast all that much bigger and better right at the moment, what am I looking to do? Well, like I said, I am still working out what I really enjoy doing, like you do, and I would like to put some cash toward it. So really, at the moment, I am basically just looking to get a little bit more disposable income. Spend a little bit on taking my wife out to dinner or getting the both of us out of town for a couple of weeks. I am looking to invest a little bit toward actual, more selfish kind of plays, like maybe rule books for role-playing games or the odd tabletop board game. That's the kind of thing that I'm into at the moment. And I am looking for ways to get paid to play doing it, whether it's making another podcast about tabletop role-playing game advice or board game reviews or that kind of thing. I don't know, maybe I will discover something else along the way. Basically, no matter what, that's what you've got to do. Start playing and doing stuff on a consistent, regular basis before you can figure out quite how to get paid to do it. So I'm hoping that that's the kind of thing you'll be able to help me to do. Do stuff consistently so I can work out how I'm doing it and build enough of a base that people will actually start asking